The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. They trade hits down to the wire. Takes the chance to hurt him. No more drive gauge. Sticks the combo. The jump-in is the KO. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Definitely saw that counter coming. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Heading into the end game now. Rising uppercut. They trade hits. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to hold out until they're off for the critical art. A clean KO. Nice meter of it. KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They knew that blow was coming. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. There's a corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2, oh! The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A drive adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Going binomial theorem with a Lucian scramble. What'll happen here? KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jack takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Lucian beats assaults them from the air. Now, can they hit them with a stopping bomb? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. A drive impact could end it all here. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Uses the gauge for a super art. A quick breather. The throw is denied. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? A super art? KO! This match ain't over yet. Not bad. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Perfect flash knuckle. A jump? Here comes the corner pressure. A trade, but still works out. Player 2, all in with the drop. Just frame, there's the burnout. The super connect. That combo finishes it. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Hits with the overhead. Player 1 has the life advantage. Pressuring them in the corner. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Strings it all together. Takes a trip from up above. Vagabond KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight. Where you go?
What'll happen this time? The combo's there. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. The jump in is denied. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Tries to catch him out with the arc stem. Jump. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Drive rush to keep it going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Dashes forward. Perfect input. Not letting up. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Too slow. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? Good. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. A quick breather. Tries to catch him out with the arc stem. Ooh, lands a rising up flatline zone. I smell a comeback in the works. Not bad.
Round 4. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Perfect input. Not letting up. Goes for the super arc. Comes crashing down on them with the Bushin beats. Knockdown and... Now, can they finish the job? Will we see a drive impact? Vagabond and sends them flying, turning it right up with a super. Ooh, Bushin Scramble gonna leave them hurt. Both fighters planning something? Genius read with that throw escape. They're in range. We got, does them dirty. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tries to catch them out with the arc stem. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Trips them up. Okay, they trade hits. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or goes for the super art? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Burnout activates. Player 2 looking to impress with this super. Comes crashing down on kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. A brave forward jump there to start. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Box him with a target combo. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Experiencing in there! Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Medium kick hit. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Zones with the fireball. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Going in, they're going for the super art. I gotcha! Big throws. Gets them with the anti-air. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? Will we see a drive-in? Uses the gauge for a super art. Going binomial theorem with a Bushin Scramble. What'll happen? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Side switch. Now they'll heat it up with a combo into super. The super art finds its mark. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? In a dire situation, they can't. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Grabs them. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Strings it all together. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Rising uppercut. Getting into the end game now. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3.
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Bops him with a target combo. What's the play here? Decides to meet them in the air. Throws them to negate the block. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Knock them. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Medium kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Who's going to start things off? Brushes that off and keeps going. Vagabond Edge sends them flying. Hits him with a Vagabond Edge. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. A drive impact could end it all here. Still slugging it out at this range. They're going for the super art. Lucian beats assaults them from the air. A quick breather. We have super art KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Tries to catch them out with the arc stem. Player 2 chases them down. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Goes for the drive rush there. Life lead opens up. Oh, what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Deals some sick damage there. Exchange for some meter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gauge, you just gotta use it. Knockdown. Will we see a drive impact? Rising uppercut. Player 1 has the meter lead. Scrapping it out up close. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Rushdown wraps it up with a decisive combo. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Throws them to negate the block. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Going in? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Still slugging it out at this range. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Backs away. Drops them hard. KO. This match ain't over yet.
Fight round. Fight.
Kimberly. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Just frame knuckle. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drop that off. Vagabond forever elevator. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Check with the sandblast. Getting up close and personal. Do we see a drive impact here? Anticipated that throw. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hits them with a Fuji scramble. 9 to 5 more damage incoming. Grabs them. Can they use their resource? Hits the drive. Drop those, baby. They are done.
Kimberly.
Player 2 was dead.